Alright, back to the storyline finally. After the weapon project quest plus line is all done, which was very fun. I liked it a lot. I'm glad I did it, and you should do it too. Although, if you watched my videos, you'll be spoiled for what it's all about. But, hey. Anyway, The Way Home is our next storyline quest given to us by Kryl in the Alamegan Quarter. See if I can remember how to do voices again. I take it you're ready to return to the First? Then I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the Source, namely Xenos' return and the development of a new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal ether stable. Safe travels, Mercy. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. And just as I'm starting a video, my girlfriend finally gets out of the shower. Give me just a second. Sorry for this. Alright. Got to go to the Ocular. I believe, yep, Crystarium is still my home point. Go over to the Ocular. I think it's Ocular. Yeah, it's right there on my freaking screen. And I'll try the best as I can. Here's the Crystal Exarch. You've come at a most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and a means to return to the Scion's home. I trust you too have been making good use of your time. Ill tidings from the Source, you say? Then I will summon the others that we might all be apprised of the situation. Cutscene. The Exarch and I are still talking as the door opens. In walks Urian J, Alphino, Y'shtola, and the dog woman. Sorry for that, but I don't remember what their race is called, what her name is.
Now that we are all here, what news from the Source?
You nod and go on to explain. The cutscene pans up as it always does, goes black, and we're back.
A new Ultima weapon? We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the Source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Becklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And, after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
He's holding it looks like an aurosite. It's thinner, kind of more spear-like in its what's the word, diameter? Yeah, diameter would work. So it's not like the thick crystal that the aurosite used to be. Yeah, one of the tips, like basically the tip of the spear kind of thing, is black, and then the back end of it as well also has like this kind of black formation at that end, but it's mostly white.
An ark for soul and mind both, that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
Okay, so closer look. That tip that was black also seems to have like a diamond-shaped point to it, like made of some kind of metal. And the back of it has what's best described as kind of a king's crown, kind of like a mix between a pope hat and a king's crown, but it's mostly like brass and black, like those colors, filigree kind of stuff.
However?
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allagan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
As well you should be. The Allagan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
My apologies.
Lena, the bunny lady general.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Sure, dude. You trying to cockblock me and Lena? Or... since my character's not a male... but I'm also loath to say anything else. Tail block. That's... I have a tail, so that's what I mean by that. Yep, totally. Alright, so the quest, The Way Home, is complete now. There will be a link in the description of this video that will send you to my PowerPoint in my Google Docs that has a slide for every item on Amazon that I recommend. They're either items I purchased once that have lasted so long and they're awesome, or items I purchase every time I run out because they're also awesome and the price is great. If you purchase any of those items with the corresponding link on the corresponding slide, I will get a small cut of it. It isn't increasing your price at all on Amazon. So if there's anything on there that you see that you've wanted to try or you purchased normally without my link, just, use it. I'll see you next time. Bye.